that I step, man, I feel like it's a minefield. Every day I feed my brain, I'm just trying to keep my mind filled. Hey, bitch, I've been through a lot, ever wonder how I feel. They wanna know how many bitches I fuck, the niggas I killed. It don't really matter just as long as you know I'm real. Got a brother like that nigga off of power, nigga Tommy real. I got my middle fingers up, screaming fuck you bitch, I'm fly in my Tommy heel. I'm smoking BLK, smoking UGK, my ex still popping pills. It's a gift from God, my nigga, that's not a skill. You can name any nigga on this earth, they not as real. Hey, this the real trill right here, baby, this not a drill. I'm screaming R.I.P. to my brother Chris, to my cousin Kwame, and my mama still. Shit, I ain't even lying on the other line trying to make a deal. I ain't even lying, even if I'm flying, I'ma make me a meal. But my goal is a trill, everybody chasing that dollar bill. Gotta watch out for the snakes and the rats in the field. Heard a little nigga got cracked in the reels for trying to take wrecks that ain't his. Everywhere that I step, man, I feel like it's a minefield. Every day I feed my brain, I'm just trying to keep my mind filled. Hey, bitch, I've been through a lot, ever wonder how I feel. They wanna know how many bitches I fuck, the niggas I killed. It don't really matter just as long as you know I'm real. I got a brother like that nigga off of power, nigga Tommy real. I got my middle fingers up, screaming fuck you bitch, I'm fly in my Tommy heel. I'm smoking BLK, smoking UGK, my ex still popping pills. My niggas dying to live cause we ain't got a choice. My niggas screaming and yelling, we ain't got a voice. These niggas acting like bitches like they pussy moist. Pulling up in the Rolls Royce, I don't wanna hear no noise, I just wanna see the fucking invoice, nigga. I just want everybody around me to get a lot of bread. I just want everybody around me to not see the feds. But when they scream code red and the nigga in the bed, gotta watch what the other motherfucking nigga said. Shit, you don't even know if the other nigga scared. Nigga, this a gang, gotta watch how you play it. Too many niggas from my side of town end up gone. From my side of town feel alone, and they don't wanna go home, rather stay in the streets and do wrong. That's the only place that they really feel they belong. Every single day is the same old song, another black man getting shot in the dome. No, I'm not preaching, my nigga, just giving the game. I know it all, cause my nigga, I did the same. Like I was wetting niggas up like my gun, it was made out of clouds, and my bullets, they was made out of rain. I shoot a nigga even though the nigga way out of range. Do your thing, just use your brain. Everywhere that I step, man, I feel like it's a minefield. Every day I feed my brain, I'm just trying to keep my mind filled. Hey, bitch, I've been through a lot, ever wonder how I feel. They wanna know how many bitches I fuck, the niggas I killed. It don't really matter just as long as you know I'm real. Got a brother like that nigga off of power, nigga Tommy real. I got my middle fingers up, screaming fuck you bitch, I'm fly in my Tommy heel. I'm smoking BLK, smoking UGK, my ex still popping pills.
What up, motherfuckers? It's your boy D-Rock the Block, a.k.a. the motherfucking truth, a.k.a. Stanley White, a.k.a. fuck all that. What up? Happy Monday to y'all. If y'all can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. If y'all can't hear me, then y'all won't know what the fuck I'm saying, so it won't matter to it. But I think y'all can hear me. I'm not sure. What's going on, Emperor Kojak? What up with you? Appreciate you, bro. JD 1975, salute. Israel Mills, I seen you up in the building, bro. What's good with you? Good show, great show today, man. As a matter of fact, that's why I kind of got my topic for today. I was gonna do something else, but I want to speak on this potential. Are you holding yourself back from your potential? You know what I'm saying? It's a good fucking question. And I also disagree with what Killer Mike said, but at the same time, you want to narrow it down to just that one job role, that job title as president. Now, unless you're part of the families that have something to do with that whole selection process, everybody can't be no president. Tell them, find something better to do than that bullshit. I'm gonna be like, JFK wanted to be president too. He wanted to do great things too. No, I'm not setting you up for failure like that. But when it comes down to anything else, or just about anything else, I'm not gonna water down their potential because I'm living proof of as long as you do the shit or at least try the shit, you can do it. So that's what I'm gonna be talking about or speaking on. So shout out to y'all in the chat once again. I appreciate y'all being here because after that cook that Iz had with AM and Uncle Jeff and the rest of the folks on the panel, Six, Smitty, Ron Mack was up there. I seen him up there for a minute. Even my sister-in-law got to cook for a little bit. Oh, Nene. And yeah, I think that was a dope conversation for the simple fact. Sometimes we don't even realize the stuff that's holding us back until we had the conversations about the stuff that's holding us back. You know what I'm saying? The first thing we need to admit that it is a problem. First thing we need to admit it that it is something wrong or something that is in the way of or hindering our progress. How else can I put it? And I know I'm one of those ones who was like shit at one time anyway. I should say I ain't like that no more. But for a long time, I felt like how AM was saying, shit, we ain't gonna. The generation I come from, you was lucky. You was lucky to make it past 25. 25 was a reach. 25 was like, shit, that's a super milestone. We was trying to make it to 15 first, then 18, then 21. Then we can look at, 25 or whatever like that. But 15. It was 15 back in my day. I was born in 78. I know it's a couple of people still in that era too with me, like JD and Iz, but bro, I was kind of glad that my mom sent me to Job Corps at that time because this was during a time where folks were getting shot in school. Folks were getting shot at high school. Matter of fact, that's when South Carolina had changed that law to 5 years for every bullet that you got in the clip. No, it was 5 years for the gun or 10 years for the gun and an extra something stupid, something crazy. I don't give a damn if it was a year for every bullet. You got 100 rounds, kiss your ass goodbye, okay? But same day that they made that law, somebody got caught and they, had a gun in their locker. They got caught with a gun in their locker and they got a gang of time. And I do mean a gang of time. Shout out to the bro Israel Mills for hitting that cash out. Appreciate you, bro. I ain't put my new one in yet, but I got something for you. I need to go ahead. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that first. No, I got it. Yeah, dude. Here you go, Israel. Let's go hit the cash out, bro. I appreciate you on the group economic side of the game.
Not a young dude, but the girl still top. Wanna say it's the skills, but I know it's the guap. Stood on the same block with my nigga D-Rock. This is our show, my flow here.
Yeah, appreciate you. I'm trying to add a couple more assets in there. You know what I'm saying? In my downtime, which I don't have much of. Might seem like that, but I don't. Don't realize how many hats you're wearing until you start taking some of them off, putting some of them down, or swapping some of them out. Then you realize, damn, I got a lot of hats I wear. I got phone calls I need to make now, but they'll wait till after the show. But yeah, we're hindered just in our upbringing, in our whole thought process, in our whole everything. When we growing up with that stigmatism that, you know, like I said, my day it was trying to make it to 15 without getting shot at high school or going to jail because you're trying to protect yourself while you at high school. You know what I'm saying? And having that kind of stigma on you, you don't think about no damn future. Like the farthest into the future that you're thinking of is tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, JD. JD said, I realize downtime is much needed. Yeah, man. Yep. I'm still waiting on you to hit me up too, bro. About that, so we can talk about these shorts. But you probably already figure it out. If you figure it out before we get a chance to chop it up, then you know what I mean? All well and good too. But I know how it's kind of it's a learning curve with us. Even though, you know, we grew up before this shit was even in action, in play. You know what I mean? Because I remember back in school, shit, you had to be fucking top of the class to even go to the computer lab, what they called it. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody got a fucking computer. Like, it's mandatory. But now you had to have certain grades, or you had to be on that right path to even go to see the fucking computer lounge, let alone just be able to have access to it and to learn the things and to do the things that, you know, these kids are doing now. Because even the stuff that we learned back then, I'm gonna get to that in a second. You know, that's some real shit. But the way we learned computers back then, like the shit y'all see when y'all actually tap on a link, all that extra jargon, yeah, we still have to type all of that shit out. Didn't even know or understood at the time that we were basically writing code. Like we had to put in, you know, actual commands, literal commands. We was, you know, the computer age was at a time where we was teaching the computers, which we still are, because that's all the fuck AI is. You know what I'm saying? They gathering information from what the fuck we tell it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that DOS scripts and command. Yeah, and floppy disks and all that. Man, look. But back to the comment that you were saying and what I was talking about with that school shit. That was our whole mind frame. I'd rather be judged by 12 than be carried by 6. I'd rather be caught with it than caught without it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they started giving us a gang of time for the shit. Like a year for every bullet or some shit like that. But I know it's guaranteed 5 with the tool. And I think it was like a year for every bullet. And if your shit held 17, that's 17 years. Giving 17 years to a 17-year-old, that's gonna fuck his mind over. He can't even fathom that. You mean to tell me the same amount of time I've been here on this earth, I'm getting ready to do that in jail plus some? Oh, okay. But I don't agree on watering down a child's potential. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I see the difference in it too. You know what I'm saying? I see the difference in the upbringing and the atmosphere and the surroundings and all that. And like I say, the type of spouse that I have, she's an advocate for children even before she was a mother and a wife. She was an advocate for children. That's what she got a degree in. You know what I'm saying? But my daughter, especially, you know what I'm saying, with both of my daughters, because my oldest daughter said she wanted to be a chef. And I'm like, shit, well, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Cordon Bleu right there in Atlanta and all that good shit. You in the perfect spot to eat. Now, are you going to be Gordon Ramsay? Quite possible. I'm not going to tell you not. You might be better than Gordon Ramsay. Why would you want to be Gordon Ramsay when you can be better than Gordon Ramsay? Is what I would tell them. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Because I know my parents, well, first of all, my dad wasn't around to tell me shit. But my mom, she ain't really, I think she knew I had potential. That's probably why she sent me to Job Corps instead of letting me finish out high school. Because the possibility of me finishing out high school was slim to none. So she put me in that. And even though I hated her for a long time for it, or I ain't gonna say I hated her, but I held resentment from her for a long time because of that. Until I realized that she saw something that I did. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. For real. You know what I'm saying? And I did. I got a chance to tell her that before she passed. It ain't like, I waited all the way up until she was no longer here to get that lesson. But still, I held that resentment because I'm like, who are you? You know what I mean? To try to dictate the outcome of my life, because it still kind of messed me up when I was gonna be the youngest graduating in my class. You know what I'm saying, for a certain amount of time, to being just another number in the Job Corps system, and I almost ended up fucking that up by having that blanket party with Fat Boy. I know his name. I still know his name to this day, but I ain't gonna dox him. He probably got a family and probably a stand-up citizen somewhere. I don't know. Don't give a fuck. But I know that people die every day, B. She's straight. Appreciate you though. But my potential was like, I had a trajectory that she ain't had no fucking clue about. My mama ain't know about half the shit I did. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was upset with her for even making that decision. She thinking I'm fucking off. Yeah, blanket party. That's when you throw a blanket over a nigga and you goddamn have a party with his motherfucking ass. Appreciate that. Yeah, like I hate to go into visual details, but a blanket party when a group of people, yeah, blanket parties can be fun. Yeah, I love it. But see, the way I gave context in my story was a lot better because when you went to Job Corps, you heard the rumors about, hey, watch out for them blanket parties, and you thinking, shit, anything with party at the end of that shit, you know what I'm saying, sound pretty goddamn fun. So, they're like, nah, watch out for them motherfucking blanket parties. And I've never been a part of one until I threw one my damn self. You know what I'm saying? And actually, you just throw a blanket over somebody and you beat the brakes off of them while they try to fight their way out the blanket. Yeah, they do that in football. They do that in the army. Oops. allegedly. Fuck out of here. They be hazing the fuck out of motherfuckers. If your ass act up, that's just the way of the soldiers disciplining each other. Like, we got a motherfucker that snore too goddamn loud, he might get a blanket party. You know what I'm saying? With a lock in the sock. Oh yeah. Put that lock in the sock, tie that thing in a knot, go across the nigga snot box. You know what I'm saying? Until something inside you tell you to stop. Or somebody call the cop. But you know, I had that kind of attitude, and it goes back to a couple of streams I did, you know, not too long ago, when I was saying that when you ain't got no outlook for the future, then you don't give a fuck about the future. You ain't planning for the future, and you don't care about nobody else's future neither. And that's kind of where I was. That's the state that I was in. That's why I felt like, you know, I had that resentment because I felt like she held me back from my potential. Like I had shit lined up. Should I have told her? Probably, but I always been under the guys that you don't always let your left hand know what your right hand doing. So, you know what I'm saying? Plus, you know, it's my mom and I love her because she's my mom, but I know fuckery when I see fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna get into all of that. But come on, man. After a certain age, you gotta let me go. You gotta let me go. April Kojak said, yep, go take a thick link chain, put a big ass padlock on the end of it. Hell yeah. Yeah. But the beauty though, the absolute beauty of a blanket party is if you do the shit right. Cause see, we had bunk beds, we had a bunk bed set up. And where this dude particular bunk bed was, it wasn't how ours was, like up against a wall or some shit like that. No, he had space on both sides. So when they threw that goddamn blanket over his ass, he was just like this. He couldn't move. The only thing was free was his head. Terrible thing to be free. But Emperor Kojak said I made a mace using a baseball bat. Ooh, yeah. Come on, Imp, man. We talking about potential, not that kind of potential. Cause I can get with you on some stories about some shit like that. Like you ain't never took a decent sized broken limb from like one of them trees that just you can hit whatever you want to hit with it and it won't break. And just man, look, I was like John Wick in my neighborhood. Remember how John Wick was running through the tunnels and that nigga had stashes everywhere? I had sticks and bricks, like certain bricks. Oh, this one fit my hand perfectly. I can wham with this one. Let me put this over here. In case if I'm ever tried over here by the yellow house, I got a brick in a certain spot I can wham your ass with. Or I got a tree limb down here by the greenhouse that I can pop your ass with. Or I got a golf club down. Man, look, my neighborhood was like, shit was set up like John Wick. And it ain't because I had problems. It just, I find something. It looks like it's a good weapon. I'll stash it for later. Never know. You know what I'm saying? It was at the gang bangers and the crackhead. Yeah. Bro, I ain't really had to deal with crackheads until I got to Atlanta. I'll talk about that in a second. In my neighborhood, now you had to deal with everybody older than you. And everybody who was your same age and older than you. The only motherfuckers you ain't have to worry about was the people that were younger than you. And even some of them were some Thundercats. You know what I'm saying? But eventually you got to just, you know what I'm saying, show them who's the oldest in this motherfucker. But we ain't really had no yes we did. Cause I don't know how far back you go, JD, in the Carolinas, but bro, they had shit when we was in middle school and high school. I remember in middle school they had the 8 Ball Posse, which they used to have on them 8-ball leather jackets, or the leather jackets with the 8-ball on them. They called themselves the 8-ball posse. They had the Nike crew. Like, shit, all you had to do to be in the Nike crew was have on some fucking Nikes. And so that was that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like Air Force Ones and shit was back out there back in the day. But anyway, because this still is in the same realm of lowering your potential. You know what I'm saying? Because I had the potential to fight. I had the potential to, you know what I'm saying, go to your ass, protect myself, or goddamn learn how to get the fuck home. Yeah. Oh, shit, bro. And I got that shit from being, from watching MacGyver. You know what I'm saying? Like, I realized how old I was, JD, when I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was like, yeah. And I remember when Fox 57 came out. Bruh, I think I was like, what, 8 or 9 when Fox 57 was actual fucking channel. Cause like, nigga, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of y'all young folks don't like to hear these stories and shit, but y'all don't even realize the shit that y'all know, nigga. We've been around before all of that shit. A lot of that shit. But anyway, MacGyver was that guy. What up, bro? Yeah, man. Fox 57. Cause I was telling somebody about cause they was like, why y'all you know, have such high somebody was asking me and my partner, why do y'all have such high regard for Johnny Depp? I'm like, bitch, cause we used to watch this nigga on 21 Jump Street. Johnny Depp was the motherfucking man. That nigga was like, what, 20, 21 or some shit like that. I know he was young as fuck, as far as acting age and all that shit. And he, you know, was playing a character that was a young motherfucker. I mean, he was old enough to be a cop, but he was young enough to be an undercover at a fucking high school. Go figure. Like, that ain't some crazy shit. But then again, before they started passing all y'all motherfuckers, yeah, your ass would be 22 in 11th grade fucking around, acting dumb if you want to and don't want to pass these motherfucking classes. Well, you don't pass these classes, you won't pass this fucking grade. You don't pass this grade, your ass would be the oldest motherfucker here. What Ron Mack said. Smart ass mouth. I know your ass goddamn said some slick shit. You wouldn't be my little bro if you did. Oh, you ain't said that. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, man, shit. And I was thinking as I was saying the shit, I'm like, God damn, I remember when Fox fucking 57 came out. Damn, nigga, you old. But anyway, so they had gangs like that, like neighborhood gangs. Shit, sex at home, like, unless your grandma stayed out there, some shit like that, like, they ain't give a fuck if your mama and your daddy them stayed out there. Now they had to be somebody they respected because most of the moms and dads was smoking dope by that time. You know what I'm saying? That's like 85, you know what I mean? 86, 87, 88. Motherfuckers was good and on dope by then. You know what I'm saying? So we had neighborhoods that you couldn't even fucking go in. I don't give a fuck what you were repping. This was the neighborhood. Saxon Home, one of them neighborhoods. Gonzalez Gardens was another. R.I.P. to both of them because they both gone now. But ain't nobody. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody because we did have people that made it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I went to school from elementary on up to high school with this nigga Jermaine O'Neal. You know what I'm saying? And he was about to fuck off his potential because he was trying to be. He didn't want to do the work. Put it like that. He didn't want to do the work. You hear this, Jermaine, and you want to check me on it? Call me. I ain't lying. You ain't want to do the work. Yo, Coach Glimp had to make a deal with your mom that you were gonna get your motherfucking academic shit. I don't give a fuck how many goddamn colleges want you straight out. I mean, how many NBA teams wanted you straight out of fucking high school? Because at the end of the day, if you would have got hurt, you wouldn't have had shit to fall back on. And I respected the hell out of his mom and Coach Blunt for that. I don't know if you know Coach. Yeah, shout out to the Shamrocks. You know they named that street right there in front of not Monticello Road, but the one right beside Eau Claire. They named it after Coach Blunt. I seen that shit. That really touched me. Man, Jermaine O'Neal. I ain't give a fuck about what that nigga had going on. He was getting more bitches than me. I was trying to get my bitch game up. Versus a nigga who was 6'9" in the 9th grade. So that nigga was like, what, 6, 12, 13, or 14, goddamn it. 7, 5, or 6 by the time that nigga was goddamn going out. Yeah, man, Coach Blimp. Coach Blimp, I mean, I ain't gonna say he ain't like nobody, but Coach Blimp will cuss your ass out, but Coach Blimp was cool with me. That nigga taught me 3 motherfucking maths in 1 year. Cause I got bored. You know what I'm saying? That nigga taught me, after I finished Algebra 2, he taught me trig and calculus. Well, calculus then trig. It was like, you ready. And that's how I had so many fucking credits by the time I was in the 11th grade. Killing that shit. So, but anyway, fast forward to today and the situation it being different, because I can understand why my mama did that shit. She was a single mom. It came from a single mom brain. I'm sure my dad probably would have been like, no, let's do it another way, or whatever the case may be. But never know, right? But, you know, and since I didn't learn that then when I was younger, because this is us older folks. That's why we got this age now where a nigga like me can talk to y'all. I'm speaking to the younger folks who didn't know this until somebody telling them now. You can do anything you put your fucking mind to. And you cannot do anything that you tell yourself that you can't not do. I'm gonna repeat that again. You can do anything that you put your mind to. But if you tell yourself you can't do it, then you fucking can't do it. You won't do it. It won't happen. Because you already told yourself you can't do it. Something else that was in the Matrix that probably went over people's head, that when Morpheus told Neo, stop thinking you can do the shit and know that you can do the shit. Like, motherfucker, we ain't even breathing real air right now, motherfucker. Stop acting like your legs is really your legs. They not. And he basically was trying to tell him in so many ways to have the same thought process as an infant. They don't know they don't know. They don't know that they can't lift this. They don't know that they can't do this and all that shit. Man, look, I got stories where my children got out of the fucking cribs, bassinets, motherfuckers, and we left them downstairs and they ain't even know how to walk. This ain't no, they crawling and shit. Nah, they ain't doing none of that. How the fuck they getting here and there and every goddamn where else? And I know I ain't moving. But motherfucker said shit. I'm going up here with my fucking daddy. I knew that shit then. Like, okay. Children, you know, they don't have that stigma on them until you teach it to them. Not just tell it to them. You got to teach it to them. You found that shit in their brain that they can't do, then they can't. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch my son. This nigga was, when he did start walking, I used to have milk jugs filled with water. I don't know why the hell I was saving them. I was saving them for something. Oh, because the spot that we was in, the goddamn water used to go out every so often because somebody kept fucking up a pipe or some shit. So I seen this nigga carrying 2 of them motherfuckers. I'm thinking to myself, boy, put that shit down. That shit is supposed to be heavy. One, you don't supposed to be carrying it. Like, you might get a hernia or some shit. Then I realized You know what? The reason why this nigga could lift that shit is because he didn't tell himself that he couldn't lift the motherfucker. Then I stopped saying shit to him like that. I'm like, shit, dude, you know, within reason, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to hurt yourself, but shit, if you feel like walking around with water jugs, my guy, go ahead. Travel One, you ain't living a dream. You ain't got no man. But tell me I'm wrong. I would love to have that discussion. Not today, but for a later day. Cause you ain't living the dream. I ain't okay, I'm gonna shut up. Cause then that's when y'all feel like, oh, he on his married nigga soapbox. No, I just know shit. Like I can be out here and being a whole demon, or I can be out here, you know, being a decent man. But being a decent man to a lot of these females is like throwing your fucking casting fucking pearls amongst swine. So I'm thankful that I'm married. But I do get on my married shit like I don't know what the fuck as far as this shit ain't even no different from being in a boyfriend girlfriend relationship. It just can't leave. But shit, you should have been like that when you was with this person before because it's the initial attraction that be the strongest and all that shit, and that's where y'all fuck up at the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck up with that shit. So when you talking about I'm single as a female by choice and I'm happy, you a goddamn lie. Shut the fuck up. And I ain't talking about you personally. I'm just saying anybody who tell me that shit, I know they lying like fuck. Shut the hell up. I can have 100 bitches, don't mean I want them. So when motherfuckers be like, I can have it, nigga, I just don't want them. That don't mean shit. I can have 100 nothing ass bitches always begging me for some shit because ain't nobody's birthday motherfucking real soft going, you know, be out here like that anyway. If you a decent female, somebody done snatched your ass up already. Now, if you a crazy, batshit, toxic, lunatic, fine bitch, then it's a possibility you just out here still, you know, on some. I'm single and I'm okay with it. Yeah, because you ain't got no damn choice but to be okay with it. You became comfortable with the lie that you've been telling yourself and every damn body else. Damn, you fine as fuck. Why you ain't got nobody? Because I'm batshit crazy. But that ain't the part I'm gonna say out loud because I don't want to run this potential dick off. But as soon as the mask comes off, then you know, it is what it is. That's why a lot of y'all pressure niggas into getting married because y'all know y'all ain't shit. And y'all know the the straps and the strings and shit that's holding that girdle together about to pop. Theoretically, I'm not saying that you a fat bitch. I'm just saying you sucking all your bullshit in. You know what I'm saying? Just long enough to get a decent dude to give a fuck about you. And then the moment you got this nigga wrapped around your fucking finger, that's when all hell break loose. Unfortunately. But anyway, back to the potential. Because Travel One, some of the questions that you asked me have the potential to piss me off and throw me off too. But it's okay. I doubt you live in the dream though. I see my homie Fanatic Productions is in the building. What up, Thad? Thad is another producer. He is a film producer and you do a lot of other shit. I don't want to water down your job title, but you also a married father. That's what I like the most about you as a person. You know what I'm saying? You're a homie and stuff like that, of course, but I respect other married fathers, you know what I'm saying? Because we got a hard job that we do, and we don't get no thanks from we got the type of women that actually got us to marry them in the first place, then we do get a lot of thanks for it. We do get a lot of appreciation for it. We just talk about on the outside world, but we feel bundled in when they say that, oh, these married black men don't do that. We feel hit because you're like, hey, bitch, you talking about me. But we do get our props. We get our props from the people that it really means the most from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, can y'all do me a favor like JD said and get the likes up, man? I know y'all ain't tripping on the likes. Y'all ain't got to like this shit, though. You can hit the thumbs down button. For all I give a fuck. But just show some kind of participation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't just out here, you know, you see me smoking these goddamn cigarettes. So you think I want to talk for nothing? I'm just saying. Like, I could be saving my breath to smoke more cigarettes. But no. I'm gonna use some of the breath that I have to talk to y'all. But I'm still gonna keep some in reserve to smoke my goddamn cigarettes too. Y'all shouldn't have made these motherfuckers so addictive. What up, Bucket 88? Oh, see, I said I wasn't talking about a fat chick. I mean, theoretically. Is it theoretically? Yeah. Y'all come with this baggage. That's your fat. You know what I'm saying? You got bags of bullshit that you packing and tucking and trying to hide and creep over the threshold with. You know what I'm saying? And you got a girdle. You know what I'm saying? Holding all that shit together. You know what I mean? You know, the one they used to, like a corset that they, you know what I'm saying? It kind of looked like the vest. No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna fuck with Corey. I ain't gonna fuck with Corey. But it kind of looked like the vest that Corey had, but with ropes. Yeah, strapped. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Not strings, because you gotta have ropes. And they suck that shit in. So y'all carry y'all baggage of bullshit, and then that motherfucking string that's holding all that bullshit in is about to pop. That's what I was talking about. I wasn't calling y'all fat. How the fuck I'm gonna see y'all? Like, the link ain't up. You ain't up here. Shout out to JD, man. Appreciate your group economics, brother, man. Appreciate you. You want the new one or you want a mixture of both? I'm gonna do a mixture of both. I think I did these twice.
I could take 10 G's, make 20 more 10 G's with that. I could take 10 G's, make 20 more 10 G's with that. I could take 10 G's, make 20 more 10 G's with that.
Not a young dude, but the girl still drop. Wanna say it's the skills, but I know it's the guap. Stood on the same block with my nigga D-Rock. This is our show, my flow here.
Yep. Stood on the same block with the nigga D-Rock. Yeah, Corey got a SWAT vest. I'm gonna tell him you said it too, Travel. I'm snitching. Nah, that shit was tight. That shit like the shit that Park had on the All Eyes on Me cover. Blaze, what's good? But so yeah, I'm just saying, man, these type of situations that I'm speaking about, it kind of hindered, you know what I'm saying, a nigga's potential. And I think that's why I didn't really start living and go back to what I was getting on your ass about, Travel. Because I thought, let me take it back. I thought living was the parking lot pimping that I was doing. Like, fuck going inside the club. There's more bitches outside the club. So I don't even have to go inside the club and try to get a bitch drunk or try to talk to a bitch over some loud ass music. I can sit on the hood of this motherfucking box motherfucking Chevy with my motherfucking music playing and pull bitches. Cause they already got down, can't smoke in the club. Not at this time anyway, so shit, might well chill with the fellas right here, smoke, drink, that. All that. Parking straight motherfucking parking lot pimping. I thought that was living until I got older and realized, or looked up one day and realized, ain't none of them motherfuckers around me right now. And to be honest with you, I had to shape them motherfuckers throughout, over the years because some of that shit just wasn't amounting to nothing. And it became routine, you know what I'm saying? Until, I started getting around folks that wanted more out of life, wanted to do more, wanted to be more, wanted to have more. You know what I'm saying? Because now we're getting at that 21 age. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, shit, you ain't finna let too many more years go by. You ain't think you're gonna make it to this age. You made it to this age. Now do something about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you got to start living. You know what I mean? And living ain't jumping from one bitch to the next bitch. That ain't living. Because you probably fucking over a lot of good chicks in the meanwhile. Like Travel One said, you might be making these bitches hoes. But if they wasn't a hoe, they wouldn't have never fucked with a nigga like me on the type of time that I was on. But I can't necessarily say that because I was a charming motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, you're gonna fall for this shit. If not you, your mama or your auntie at. I'm persistent. Oh yeah, you don't get it because your mind ain't there yet. Where your mama at? Bitch, we'll make another you. And make you watch her while we go do shit. I'm fucked up like that. Until, you know what I'm saying? I got around, like I said, I got around the right people, and one of the right people that I got around was my woman. I don't know what the fuck what kind of hoodoo y'all bitches be trying to put on niggas and try to beat them down and make them, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I do know. I'm tripping. Y'all be trying to control shit because y'all live in fear. You know what I'm saying? Just like us. When we were men living in fear, we did ratchet, dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why we'll do half of the things that we got locked up for damn doing because we didn't give a fuck. And we were trying to have whatever control we could have, which was none. But we felt like we was in some kind of control when we had that thing pressed against your goddamn temple. You felt real in control then. Giving it up, like I just said. But like I say, that ain't life. That ain't living. You know what I'm saying? But when you not told nothing different, you don't know nothing different. So I don't agree with Killer Mike when he was saying don't have big dreams, have realistic dreams. Like, motherfucker, what the fuck? What do you define as well, not even realistic. I don't even think that's the word that he practical, I think he said. Practical. Whatever. The black man who came up with the fucking open heart surgery shit, his ass wasn't practical. That wasn't no practical dream to be able to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that came up with the traffic light, the light bulb light, none of them inventions came from somebody who was just trying to be practical. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Alexander Graham Bell, motherfucker, came up with the telephone. Like Eddie Griffin said, that nigga had to be high to come up with that shit. But look where we at now with phones. They done merged with the computers. Man, get the fuck out of here. So yeah, now to the young ones out there listening, y'all can do anything you put your mind to. And I don't know if y'all been looking on TikTok lately, but shit, these motherfuckers got artillery that you only see on fucking Call of Duty. And you gonna tell a motherfucker what they can't do or can't have? JD said, sell it by the gram. That nigga said, hello? Hello? Damn it. That's the only way you come up with some shit like that. You had to be zooted. Zooted and booted. Travel One got a question. Stanley, why do you think Killer Mike said that to those children in the first place? What was he thinking? He was thinking, I'm trying to get this shit on Netflix. I'm telling these nigga kids not to be shit. That's why. I'm just gonna put it like that. Like Gemini wasn't too far off in what he was saying. It's just his delivery is probably worse than mine. But it's a lot of truth to that shit. It was after him ever since he tried to open up that black bank. Y'all think I'm playing, like, and that's the whole shit. Like, you want to have the mindset and the mentality that I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. But the reality is you can't. You fucking can't. Like, I seen the shit with my own eyes. That's why, when I had the Kamala Harris thing, and I still got the shit. I could. Nah, I ain't gonna play that shit. Didn't have goddamn Secret Service at my fucking door. But anyway, the crazy part about that, and I ain't gonna say the crazy part about it, but this is how bullshit goes together. Like I was saying, the lady who was throwing the party is a lady who also messes with Clyburn and I want to say Cory Booker too. And I'm like, this shit like wrestling. Like, y'all motherfuckers behind the scenes, y'all be fucking with each other. But then try to make it seem like, this party is against this party. And I appreciate her because I met her because she allowed the lady that she had let film there. Because this wasn't for our movie, Son of a Preacher Man. It was for another movie. But, the house was perfect for the scenes that we shot there. And that lady didn't come until the end. It was her house though. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't come towards the end. And, she had this political air about her. And I seen the pictures of, presidents and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was cute. But it wasn't until we met and I was like, yeah, see, this is why I don't fuck with none of this shit. I don't give a fuck what it is, red or blue. Like, y'all motherfuckers ain't for us. So it really don't even matter. And that's how I always been about it. Now, I did that shit as a job. But as far as it goes. That bitch would have asked me who I'm voting for, would have been like, not you, bitch. Like, I hope these Secret Service motherfuckers don't attack me for telling the truth. Cause the fuck. And my partner kept fucking with me like, what you gonna do if they ask you? I'm gonna tell them the fucking truth. If they ask me who I'm voting for. Like, you ain't heard this bullshit? Like, I'm looking at everybody as this speech is going on to see how many motherfuckers is really actually listening to the shit that this bitch is saying. Or they just, like, am I the only one in here? Like, yeah. I mean, me and my partner, but I don't even count him. I already know where he on. Let's get this motherfucking money, nigga. But them motherfuckers was just eating it up. They were just so happy to be there and just to bask in the presence of another bitch that's gonna lay on her fucking back and get dick the same way they do. Who? She's so fucking powerful. Why we doing this shit in a barbecue spot, bro? What the fuck? But anyway, I'm just saying, like, certain shit just don't. And her whole spiel was, y'all niggas ain't shit. I'm here to tell y'all that. Yeah, y'all niggas ain't shit. And the immigrants is about to take over, just like my daddy told y'all he would. They was. Remember when he said that y'all gonna have to worry about the immigrants. You don't remember that shit? I do. But, you know, that's because a lot of us grew up without nobody telling us that we got the potential to change the shit that's going on. And shout out to the ones that did make it through and that did grow up knowing that they could. Because I do know a couple of folks. I know a couple of folks who they just good people. And then when I tell folks about it, they be like, well, what did they represent? Did they represent this or they represent that? I'm like, the shit, they said they don't represent neither one of them. Oh, they must be with that Green Party, that new Green Party. I'm like, what the fuck is that? But that goes to show how much I know about that shit. But the fact that nigga say I'm neither one of them too, I was like, all right, I'll at least hear what the fuck you got to say then. Because I already know that shit is a club. It's a big fucking club. We ain't in it. Y'all think the old man was elected or selected? And of course it'll make it seem like shit, he should have won by a landslide. We know everybody black voted for him. Any other time my damn 13% numbers don't account for a bitch ass thing, but all of a sudden our 13% was a landslide. Fuck out of here. Man, look, some shit I'm probably gonna have to keep to my damn self. Cause something kind of baffled me. Fuck it, I don't know. I'm saying anyway. Something baffled me about that whole voting process. I was locked up. And I had more rights to vote when I was locked up than I did when I got out. Imagine that. I'm like, what? So I can mail in a vote from here. But once I get out of here, I'm this, right? So I can't vote until this is like off my record and shit like that. Yeah. Oh, okay. It sounds like some bullshit. So how about I just not vote, say fuck y'all, and just keep it like that? Fuck, you're not finna jump through no hoops and motherfucking get me fucked up. Blaze said it was a black inventor named Louis Johnson who invented the damn Super Soaker, one of my favorite toys as a kid. And that shit, but he sold it, I think, right, Blaze? He sold that shit, and that shit is like a fucking, it's at least a fucking $300 million industry every summer. They got backpacks, all kind of shit. They got whole theme parks. What Travel talking about? Oh, because he was telling the truth. Travel one, he could have done it better, but it was the truth. We were talking about with Killer Mike. Yeah, he did kind of tell. What I say, he did kind of tell the truth. You can't be the fucking president unless you selected. Like y'all don't realize Joe Biden been the motherfucking in the White House for the last 50 fucking years, damn near. He been a part of either the cabinet or something. Like he been the vice president to Obama for them 8 years, and then he got another 4. That's 12. That motherfucker been there for a long motherfucking time. And but anyway, I digress. All I'm saying is his family told him he can be whatever the fuck he wanted to be. I bet you that. And we need to tell our children that they can be whatever the fuck they want to be, unless it's an OnlyFans or an Instagram model. God damn. Can we not do that? But if it comes to something constructive, man, let them kids rock out. Shit. Because you don't know what they know. They might know how to get to that shit. They just, waiting for the green light from you, or you at least having some kind of, having their back. That's what they really want to know. Damn, does this person have my back at all? Because I might fail. But shit, knowing I had somebody that had my back when I tried, which is another thing. Well, the conversation didn't lead that way, but that's another thing off Dragon Ball Z. When Gohan was fighting the fight of his entire life before he turned into that pussy, the Great Saiyaman, but he had somebody who had his back, his fucking daddy, even though that nigga was dead. That scene, if you go back and watch that scene, that's probably the greatest scene in fucking anime history, hands down, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's one of mine anyway. Definitely the top in my top 5. That motherfucking scene with dead Goku is behind his son doing the Super Kamehameha with Gohan at stage 2 transformation with one broken arm doing a fucking Super Kamehameha with one arm. Fuck out of here. And blew the nigga into outer space. Because his daddy kept fucking telling him, nigga, let go of that shit. Like, let go of the you can'ts and you won'ts and you worrying about, you know what I'm saying, friends you gonna lose and, you know what I'm saying, little bullshit like that. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you destroy this planet. Remember, we got the Dragon Ball. We can wish this shit back. Unleash hell. God damn it. And that's what the fuck he did. And I think that's what we have to do as parents. We got to keep the battery in our kids back to do the right shit, though. You know what I'm saying? But that's what being an active parent consists of. That's why the fucking job is so hard, especially when you got multiple children. And then you can't be, not doing something. Like, shit. I was saying a couple of months ago, man, I'm finna start my channel. Nah, I can't start no channel right now. I ain't got enough time. I can't. Nah, man, it's gonna take too much to learn this shit all that. Man, fuck all that. Start this channel. Figure it out on the way. And that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. That's what I'm doing now. Matter of fact, yeah, I think I do like my background like that. I'm gonna keep it like that. But yeah. Because sooner or later you gonna find out whether you grow up with the shit. As a man, you better dig deep inside and find out that that spark that makes your ass get up and go and get up and do and get up and create. That's why so many women can say the shit that they be saying on the internet. Y'all niggas ain't doing shit. Y'all niggas ain't building shit. Y'all niggas ain't creating shit. Cause a lot of motherfuckers have been told why. If we build it, it's just gonna get destroyed. Fuck that. Build it anyway. Build it stronger. Build it so where it can't be destroyed. And fuck anybody up that come near your shit. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't been around when I was building this shit, get the fuck on. Get. Real shit. Like Drake said, no new friends. Even though you make new friends as you go, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all plan, plot, strategize on that. Motherfucker coming with some old outside other shit. Nah, you gonna head on with that. You know what I'm saying? Or when we get to that point where we want to fuck with that, then we'll come and holler at you. And if you don't want to fuck with us, then cool too. Shit. But nah, we this is where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't be all over the motherfucking place. That's another thing. You can have the potential to do a bunch of shit. Should you? Probably not. But I'm not the one to tell you. You got to find that shit out on your own. Cause you know, I done a lot of shit that I said I wouldn't fucking do. Ended up doing it. Some of the shit I did like, some of the shit I should have kept to what the fuck I said. I shouldn't have did that. Hell no. So, you know what I mean? Don't limit your potential. Don't limit nobody else's potential either. If it's something that you want to do, like Ed said, find the why that makes you cry. You know what I'm saying? I found mine. My why was shit to have a family and pass some of this information on, and not just pass the information on, but have an experience with the group of people before I left up out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I did what I needed to do to make that happen. And once I made that happen, it's like, shit, anything else you want to do, you can do it. All you got to do is write it down, put it together, and do the shit. Execute. You know what I'm saying? I know Iz probably got one of them fancy 4-letter phrases for that. I got them, but I done smoked about 2 guards, and I don't feel like doing all that shit right now. I got the potential to take my ass to sleep after this stream. But nah, I got some other shit I got to work on. I got some other shit I got to do. But if I still got my peoples in here that wanted to come up and chop it up with me, they can. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna knock them for trying. They can definitely come and chop it up. But I just want to ask that question. And I asked that question to everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You holding yourself back, or somebody else holding you back? Are you holding yourself back, or somebody else holding you back? Is your situation, circumstances that you're currently in, is that's what holding you back, or are you holding you back by telling yourself that you can't do some shit that you don't even know that you can do because you ain't even tried? You don't even get a fucking E for effort because you ain't put none towards it. Question. Stanley, do you think a man can only reach a certain level in life, or does it depend on his mindset and drive? The flip side, when would you say a man is a failure? I feel like a man is a failure when he operates from a place of defeat. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I can't. All that. If man, I can't is the how most of his sentences start off. I feel like that's a fucking failure. You're a fucking failure, nigga. You're a defeated mindset having ass, nigga. For real. That's when I feel like you're a failure. Because I feel like, because you're talking to a person who was homeless with the whole family. So, did I feel like a failure? I tried to. I tried to feel like a failure to use that as motivation, but I knew it wasn't my fault. Not solely. It's probably my fault for not being in the position, but shit, even still, it was like, no, nigga, you needed to go through this, not for you, but your relationship needed to go through this. You know what I'm saying? To see what was real. To be honest with you. So some shit you try to avoid or you try to prepare for, but now some shit you got to go through. And I feel like that was some shit that we had to go through. Once we went through it, I understood more. Oh yeah, that's some shit we had to go through. So that situation made us stronger. That situation showed my family, because at the time it was me, my girl, and my son, and he was like super young. Cause I think they're only 2 years apart. Him and my youngest daughter, and my youngest daughter was just being born. So I had this situation with the infant, but that didn't change who I was. It actually pushed me to be who I needed to be. Honestly, if I ever needed that switch to flip, it did. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was in a new state. Well, it wasn't a new state, but it was a new start in a new state. She never lived there in that capacity. She visited, but living there is a totally different story. So yeah, that shit made us realize how much we really appreciated each other, and we didn't really depend on each other, but we had each other back for no other reason than we knew what the fuck we signed up for, and we weren't even married at the time. I know the commitment I made, and she stuck to the words that she made, and I just remember, I know this is a temporary move, so I got to get on the hustle. Period. Point blank. And she wasn't the type to be like, "Well, where you going?" and all that bullshit. All right, hey, you know what you got to do. I see you when you get back. I have this, and this ready for you when you get back. Bet. You know what I mean? So, all the motivation I needed. All I really needed was somebody to not hold me back. But shit, the motivation was, I got a family to provide for. This ain't our final stop. This is a pit stop, but we get all our shit together. And that's what it was. Oh, he won, and Hasbro had to pay him $72. Okay. Damn. Well, I'm glad that nigga got paid, because they shouldn't have stole the shit in the fucking first place. Bastards. You notice what that's a overlooked storyline in the movie Jumanji. The character that David Alan Grier played. That nigga was creating tennis shoes when that little nigga got, you know what I'm saying, when he was a little motherfucker, a little boy. And by the time he came out, this nigga a cop. But the reason why his daddy didn't fuck with his shoe, because the little boy fucked the shoe up. I think people miss that shit. I'm a movie watcher at times, so I like to really get into a movie. But nah, that changed the trajectory of that man's whole fucking life. That one little incident, that boy fucked them shoes up. Oh boy. But he fixed it in the end. So yeah, it's harder now because people ain't fucking with you based off of what you already got. And no, you don't supposed to date nobody based off potential. But you supposed to have the foresight to see that this motherfucker has the potential of going somewhere. He might not be there now. Because guess what? if you wait until this nigga is at the finish line and then you want to fuck with him, you might be out of gas. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be out of gas, and he may not appreciate you when he do fuck with you, or give a fuck because he seen your ass looking when that nigga was in the beginning stages. You wasn't fucking with him, so now you want to shoot your shot. Oh yeah, back then they didn't want me on some Mike Jones shit, right? That's how y'all operate, and that ain't even cool, but it's all good. I'm just telling y'all, just don't do that to the young folks, man. If y'all learn anything out of any of the mumbo jumbo that I said, don't motherfucking hinder your fucking kids just because your life wasn't shit and you chose not to do nothing with it. Because at the end of the day, that's what it boiled down to. You chose not to do shit with it. Because the day that I started doing something with my life, I actually started living. That's when I actually started living. When I started doing something for my life other than bullshit that I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I want to have this shit together so my children ain't got the stress, so my girl can be comfortable. Let that be your motivation if, you know what I'm saying, if that's what your situation is. But if it ain't, then shit, let whatever your little selfish ass, whatever, be the motivation. But for the most part, if you got kids, you don't do shit just because you want to do some shit. You do shit because you want your kids to be straight. And that's a fucking sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's like shit, they here now because you know what you've been doing to get their ass here. What up, Truckle?
What's poppin', yeah?
Shit, I can't call it. Your mic sound crisp.
Oh, yeah. I ain't got the headphones on right now. As soon as I hook them up, it's gonna be all type of stuff. So
Sound good. What you got? What you got for it, bro?
I'm trying to catch up because I just came back. What part are you talking about right now?
Oh shit! Now I'm just talking. I'm just talking about a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? All of it within the same vein of talking about potential and how it can be suppressed. How it can be uh taught out of you, or you know what I'm saying, shot down like how Killer Mike tried to do the little player.
Yeah, he could have did it way better. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. He was telling me the truth, but he
Yeah,
could a little bit. He could have. Yeah, he could have just. Yeah, he was doing too much with that. Trying to sound prolific, and
right.
killed it. The whole. Basically, what I just saw was like an assassination.
Hey, yeah, me too.
Like, damn, dog, you ain't gonna give him like, yo, listen, you a black man, I'm a black man.
Right.
You know that ain't gonna happen, but this is what you can do. You know what I'm saying? You can just, you know what I'm saying? Cause I mean, if you really think about it, you ever notice any black man that's in politics either married to a white woman or their parents is white? One of the parents is white.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just put that out there. They not
yeah.
gonna put a black man. Not a man that's black or not a man that's from Africa. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about two, black mother, black father. They're not gonna put a black man in office. They're not. So.
Hey, I already know. I already know how they play that game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then
Mm-hmm.
the black people that are in office, like, you can't fucking trust them as far as you can kick them. So
Yeah, that's
it's
what I'm
like,
saying.
what the fuck?
Think about it. They either they with America. They're not really black. They're not black, but the culture. They're not. You know what I'm saying? They're like
Exactly.
it's the
Yeah.
culture. Like yo, it's like at one point in time they was part of the culture. Then once they got you know
Yeah,
top
it's the
tier, then they switched up.
right. It's the upbringing.
Yeah. So Yeah.
And
Put a Bernie Mac in office and see how the country turn out.
thank you. Exactly. Not a fucking what that nigga name is, like a I can't even think of his name. Well, ain't one of them soft ass niggas. Dwayne Martin, shit. You put that Dwayne Martin is like an Obama nigga to me. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll goofball his way through some shit versus a Bernie Mac. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about a black man that's gonna rule the country like he's supposed to rule the country.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not no sugarcoating any of that, none of that, or trying to be passive and try to be no, right is right, wrong is wrong. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna keep playing my people. I'm not gonna bend my will. I'll do whatever I can for you as long as you do whatever you can for us. And that's
but see, the problem with that whole shit is the way this shit is ran. If a grassroots nigga like shit, Kanye West, you know that nigga got 40,000 votes when he ran.
He waited till the last minute to run.
I know he did.
Yeah, that was wild.
And because you ain't on the red or the blue team, you ain't gonna get no real promotion like that unless you do that shit your damn self. Them motherfuckers got people calling and texting and all kind of shit.
Six, that's not defeated thinking. That's just being a real scenario. We know,
What?
we know if it ain't a black man who's bending the knee or trying to keep the white folks.
Yeah, they ain't kissing ass, right? And then trying to save the white folk money and save the white folk country and keep shit the way these white folk want it. Then no, they not gonna goddamn be up there. The niggas that you see up there are golden certified. You got to stamp with approval from white supremacy ass kissers.
Pretty much.
That's what we saying.
And
that's definitely what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
And we saw it. We saw it with a white man. We saw when Trump said, "Yo, I'm gonna pull this person out of prison, this person out of prison, this person out of prison, this person out of prison." You know what I'm saying? It was a reaction. It was oh my God. It was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? So one thing Angry Man did say earlier that I did find was true.
What's that?
I don't know. He said they treated Trump the way everybody expected Obama to be treated. And that's true. They treated Obama like that because they knew Obama was not gonna do what he said he was gonna do. He wasn't. He didn't do a damn thing.
It was fake to me. What they did with Obama was fake pushback. What they did with Trump was what I be telling motherfuckers: if the media is against you, you must be doing something right. If they promoting you, that's because they being paid to. Point blank fucking period. I know how TV works. I make enough film shit to know. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about nothing but their bottom line. Okay?
Mm-hmm. But I bet you won't be like this next time.
Right.
You gotta listen, you see what's going on. Even they tried the states trying to say, yo, you can't vote for him and all this other shit.
All that shit.
He's still wiping their asses on the floor. We already know who the next president is gonna be.
Do you see this shit?
What?
No, I'm saying, like you just said, he getting his motherfucker, bro. He getting his ass handed to him in states where this nigga ain't even on a ballot.
That's what I'm saying. It's wild to me. Y'all can take him off the ballot. Okay, so y'all trying to get a one up, all right. But then the states that he go to, that he on the ballot, he wiping the floor with motherfuckers, dragging the shit out of him.
Every conviction.
Yeah, everybody.
Every conviction made him that much more popular. Like it's so crazy. Like it ain't number one thing left to do, and
then on top of that, he waited for the perfect time to drop that bombshell of the chick that was trying to get him indicted in Georgia.
Yeah.
And then she admitted to it. So now it's like, so you was in cahoots the whole time.
The whole fucking time.
Oh man. So all this shit you was talking, and you was getting his goddamn lawyer. Ain't that some shit? So
Goes back to what we saying. If you ain't kissing ass or sucking D, you wouldn't even be there. Trust me. Like, they can't use you, they not finna have you around them. Period. Point fucking blank. That's how this shit works.
yeah, Killer Mike, he could have did better than that though. Like, I just had this conversation with my son. Nigga gonna tell he went from building drones for the military to now I want to be a professional gamer because his friends is playing. I said, hold up, let's get back. I say, hey, let's get back in fucking reality here.
Right.
Like, listen.
You mean a professional bullshitter? That's what I heard.
Yeah. Think you about to play? Hey, motherfucker, how you gonna take care of your family playing the fucking game?
Right.
I said, listen. Instead of doing that, why don't you build the motherfucking game system? Why don't you why don't you create the games? You can do that. That you can do, take care of your family, create the console, whatever it is, get into that sector. But you're not about to be no professional gamer. I told you straight up. And if you think you're gonna be a professional gamer, you can be that if you want to, but understand, when you get old enough, you're gonna be out the door. You're not about to be 25, 26 in my crib.
You ain't your professional game.
Yeah, nah. Because, they do they thing on a Twitch and stuff like that, right? And that's cool, but them people still got jobs too. You know what I'm saying? They got jobs, they got careers, they got all of that. Nah, he want to go full-fledged, gain 90%.
Yeah, they just see They just see the outcome and think, oh, they can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no, see, nah, nigga, I had to snatch up some shit. Nah, nigga, go play some basketball. You get this back door at the end of the season. Nah.
6, bring your ass up here. Talking about let's defeated thinking. What's defeated thinking? Knowing which jobs you can't have a fucking snowball chance in hell and heaven. Because, like I say, the president he's selected, not elected. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers done already said so many times that he a cousin of Bush. 13th cousin or some shit like that. I don't give a fuck how far down the line. It's down the line. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this shit.
I mean, I don't care if we related or not. Every black man I see that's in that sector is either they either mix or they have a white wife, or the black woman has a white husband, or she's mixed.
It's something along them lines.
100% a black woman with a black man with a
no,
black
it ain't
man.
niggas. Yeah, it ain't nigga all the way through.
I don't see none of that.
Yeah, it ain't nigga all the way through. You can believe that shit.
Matter of fact, I take that back. I see like there's the one dude in Michigan. The one the dude the black dude that be getting gangster in the courtrooms and shit.
Oh yeah.
Other than him, yeah, they not gonna. Yeah, they not. You know what I'm saying?
And you notice it's only one of him.
Yeah, they not gonna.
They want it. Yeah, they want to get him, but he know his shit.
Oh yeah, they trying to get rid of his ass, but they
he be sounding like I thought that's who was on Ed's show earlier.
Oh, that dude, Jim. That nigga. I bounced out.
It sounded like
my head started hurting. Gemini 05. Yeah, my head started. I had to bounce out, man.
Yeah, sometimes that shit be like that, bro.
But isn't America a melting pot?
Fuck if I know or care. All I know is our black asses are here, and we've been told we can't do shit. And every time some shit, and we get constantly reminded that we can't do shit, because obviously every time some shit done, it's always the first motherfucker to do it.
Well, it is supposed to be a
melting
pot, but here's the thing.
Why the
For
fuck?
black folks, it's not a melting pot. Everybody else it is.
Yeah,
black
it's
folks,
fire
it's
for
not
us.
a melting pot. And if you really think about it, it's it's always, it's never, it's never black is right. It's always white is right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's how I see it. That
I used to see it like that, but I'm shit. I hate to say it, boy, but I walk around like I got a fucking S on my chest. You know what I'm
travel.
saying?
Come on, man. You know what it is. Come on, dog. Don't act like. I mean, for real. I mean, think about it. Why do you think they use Killer Mike to? I've been thinking about it. I think they're using the Killer Mike situation as a distraction for black folks to stay ignorant instead of noticing the situation that's going on with the migrants.
Oh, not only that, because we can jump back on that real quick, but at the same time, they say he won 3 Grammys part real low, but he got arrested loud.
Right after. Yeah, he
You know
got
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, from what I heard, I don't even think he went to jail. Like, they uncuffed him later on or some shit. Like, I don't know. But I don't think he went to jail. But it don't matter because they have to have it on repeat with us seeing. And then, too, this is one of their rituals. This is a ritual for them. You know that, right? The embarrassment ritual. T.I. went through it when he won Album of the Year and got arrested the same night because instead of him receiving said award, he wanted to be buying guns from an agent. You remember that? I don't know what happened. I don't know if Truck is still there or not, but it ain't coincidental. Like, to me, shit ain't coincidental. That's why I get what old boy, the drunk nigga was saying on his show to a certain extent, but he kept repeating himself. Like, motherfuckers ain't heard it. Like, we get you, we got you. All right. Then
And
you speculating a little too loud, too. But go ahead, bro.
nah, he was making my head hurt, dog.
Yeah.
My head was hurt. For real.
It was saying a lot of nothing.
Yeah. But damn, dog. Well, but damn, what's about? Yeah, it's a distraction, man.
It
With the
is.
situation going on. So we already know what's about to happen. And then on top of that, them fools, they paying them fools $1,000 a month in New York City. They get their own cards, credit cards.
Yeah.
So not only is you paying them, but you also giving them credit. You let them
Bro.
build their credit too, nigga.
It don't matter. Once they let them over here, it was a wrap. Like, I don't think people understand that. But anytime you come from a foreign land over here, you're guaranteed a certain benefits package. That's always been the case. That's why I've always never gave a fuck about the ADOS versus Tether conversation when these niggas come over here and be like, oh, we done came over here and we struggled and we done made it. No, motherfucker, you didn't. If you came over here the right way, nigga, you get a check until you get your shit together. I don't give a fuck what you talking about because I can move from one state to another state and if the shit don't work out right, go to Traveler's Aid and they'll cut a check for me to get home, then some. Like, come on, man.
Niggas is talking about renouncing their citizenship and then jumping back.
Real shit.
The money.
Fucking right.
Like, damn, that's funny. I'm like, damn, that's messed up, man. Like, damn, do you know how if I was the president of this country and I saw that, like, people really talking about renouncing their citizenship,
bro,
and then reapplying to get the funds, I will be looking at myself like, what am I doing?
Bro, think about the motherfucker that was already here undocumented. They ain't have to leave. This shit is perfect for them.
Well, that's what the money is for.
That's what I'm saying. Exact, bro. That's what I'm saying. This shit is a way bigger problem than what people realize. And these motherfuckers are smart enough to not do so much shit. Put it like that. Cause they born here and they got an American birth certificate and shit. They fuck. But other than that, man, these motherfuckers is getting that money, bro. But they can't find no reparations for us.
Yeah, that's the crazy part, man. All of a sudden, now you got 53 million. You got 100, 200 million.
Right.
You got 400 million. You got 44 billion to give all of a sudden. All of a sudden. You know how much shit that we didn't apply for? Grants, houses,
Bro.
all that shit, nigga. Y'all building brand new homes for free. Mark my words when I tell you.
All of this shit is done by design, though. And that's where sometimes that potential can be a hindrance. You know what I'm saying? Because you got potential, but the way this shit designed, man, this shit designed for the motherfuckers to knock you at every curve. You just got to keep going.
Mark my words when I say welfare is about to get shut down.
And SSI.
Yeah, it's about to get shut down. It's about to get shut down. I'm pretty sure it's about to happen sooner than later. Because
yeah,
it's definitely you know what I'm saying? This is wild.
April Kojak said he needed a couple of drinks just to listen to me.
Oh yeah, they raising hell. I was gonna say earlier. Shit, until black people start motherfucking putting hands back on the motherfucker. Like, I don't care if you got a badge. You disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you. You try to delete me, I'm gonna try to delete you. An eye for an eye. That's just how I rock.
I've been on that shit.
I don't care if you got a badge. It's just a badge. It don't mean shit to me. You bleed just like I bleed. You know what I'm saying? You got a family, I got a family. So you ain't trying to let me get home to my family. If I did wrong,
they don't be giving a fuck about their family.
Wrong, I can accept that. But if I ain't dead wrong and you trying to be on some other shit, I'm gonna take it there with you.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yeah, all this shit right here that you talking about is a welfare package. But ain't nobody saying shit about them getting handouts. But when we had a reparation conversation, it's always y'all ain't be want handouts.
Man, listen, I wish even if it was just $1,000 extra for free.
Okay.
How helpful that would be for black
Hell
people.
yeah, that's 12. That's 12,000 a year, bro. Hell yeah, I know.
You know how extra how free that would be, nigga. What? Shit. You know how, man, that would be fuck, even a $300, $400 check every month. You know what I'm saying? I would be all right with that. But nah, we can't get shit. Like Emperor is talking about, niggas is walking around with $6,000 or $7,000
Right.
a month. And that's just
And
one.
and trucker.
Yeah.
Your household would be 36,000, sir. A month.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, a year. An extra 36,000 a year. Because every adult gets it. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Like, yo, I would be. You know what I'm saying? I would be. Man, there would be no reason.
Right.
I wouldn't even complain. I wouldn't be saying nothing. It'd be different. But yeah, a lot of this shit, man.
But
Yeah.
once again, it's designed for us to fail or be in last place.
Well, I mean, I ain't gonna front though. I'm gonna be honest too. A lot of our people want to fail.
Yeah.
So
a lot of us are comfortable in last place.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. So, but yeah, a lot of us are. So, Leave them alone. Let them suffer. That's what they want to do. Let them suffer. But
Like Emperor Kojak said, we the ones that built this motherfucker against our will and for free. This country owes us a huge debt. Yeah, but we gonna have to get it. We gonna have to get it out of ass though. We ain't gonna. They ain't gonna cut us no check.
Nah. Don't worry. The what goes around comes around. It's gonna happen sooner than later. Watch what happens with the next one.
I know. Yeah, this shit gonna be funny. I'm gonna watch it just for the fuck of it. I ain't participating in it still, but I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, watch how many niggas ain't gonna be going to the military. They're gonna ask them going to jail.
Right.
How many niggas gonna be like, man, fuck y'all. Y'all got me fucked up. Yo, before niggas was like, hell yeah, cool. They know, like we know, that the next time that shit they say volunteer, military, yada yada yada, they go black men is gonna look at their ass like, nah, we'll rather go to jail. I'm good. You want me to fight for a country that won't even pass a simple law that we've been asking for fucking 70 years, my nigga.
Right.
70. But y'all give it to the Asian people in 2 weeks.
Man, look. That's because they don't give a fuck. They don't.
Nah, they don't.
They don't give a fuck about us.
They don't even realize. You know how many all them damn wars really was won by black folks? Nigga, you think the motherfucking planes flying in the air, nigga, would have made it across the ocean if it wasn't for black fighters?
Man, they don't give a fuck. And they show us every day.
That's why, listen, it's all good.
Remember, what do you say? Remember when they said we weren't getting reparations? Now that we didn't let and got them talking reparations, who come? Everybody else shaking my head. Yeah, we start the reparation conversation, and they get to come in and get the actual reparations. And the one in California, the California bill is talking about a fucking apology. What the fuck? What the fuck am I gonna do with an apology, motherfucker?
Yeah, you notice that all them states that's you know how fucked up the country is. Mm-hmm. Look at the four places. New York, California, Florida, and Texas. Look how their countries, look how the states is ran. You notice both of them motherfucking blue states is fucked up. Yeah. Niggas is leaving them country. You know where they going? Florida and Texas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Florida and Texas.
They were doing the exodus from California for a long time, bro. I say within the last 5 years they've been talking about an exodus from California.
Well, it wasn't as bad until Biden got in there. Once Biden got in there and them laws start passing, the weird shit that's going on, then try to go rent a U-Haul in California, see how that work out.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
What? When the fuck Mexicans do something in this country? Man, listen. I already got my pre-plan. I already told you I'm leaving this motherfucking country anyway. I'm dead. I'm not joking.
Okay.
I've been talking about leaving
be
this
magic
for the longest.
Y'all good.
Serious, man. I don't know how much more I'm gonna take, man. It's like, I just, I don't know, man.
I'm just finna buckle up. I know it's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Bumpy ride. Shit, it's already there. It's past that point.
Yeah. But see, I'm ex-military, so I don't have that in me to give a fuck. To be honest with you, I'm like, Hey, it's just another day at the office, boss. Let's get it. Let's get it. Guess we got to be done. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever gonna happen, gonna happen. I look at shit.
Well, oh no.
It's gonna come to a head though.
It's gonna have to. It's gonna have to.
But I think that sent the shockwave to them seeing one of they two of their fellow officers getting their asses handed to them. They think that's something. That's just the beginning.
Oh no, that's definitely the beginner. But see, that's the difference. They people not having that. Yo, I'm gonna beat your ass. You thought I was gonna stand by while you beat my ass? Nah.
Right.
And I think black folks need to do the same thing too. Don't stand there and record the shit. Or if you do stand there, let it be 6 niggas. Let it be 6 motherfuckers whooping y'all ass.
Right, but that shit. Look, bro, that shit been pounded and pounded and pounded and pounded in so many of our generation's heads that good luck. But I think, I think the shit has been going on. It just don't get the airtime. It really don't. But it go down.
Nah, it ain't been going down.
It do. Yes, bro, it do go down. It just don't get the airtime. They can't allow that to be the message.
It don't go, bro.
All right.
Nah, I don't think it's not like the 90s. It's not like
it's not.
It's not like the 90s. Like, yo, we literally every week or once, it ain't like that. Every time I see a black person dealing with an officer, they either getting dragged on the ground, punched, they getting punched while they in arms, and it's like, yo, if you don't pick his motherfucking ass up and power like slant suplex that nigga on the ground, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you trying to scuffle with him for? Don't scuffle. He trying to punch you. Punch his ass back.
Yeah, but see, that's why they get us in force, bro. That's why, we don't get pulled over by one car. Once they find out, or once they call it and be like, yeah, he black, it's 2 or 3 people in the car, and you got 5, 6 police cars at your supposedly one car stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I stopped. That's why I stopped. Yeah, I had to.
You don't ride deep no more, do you?
Nah, I was riding deep. I was just riding the shit I was riding in.
Yeah.
My old schools and I had a brand new whip too. Nigga, the brand new whip, I got pulled over like 7 in 1 month. I'm like, God damn.
How you afford this car, nigga?
Yeah.
You must be one of them dope boys.
Where you work at? I'm like, yo, you see my work clothes, right? You see it says Honda. All right? Everybody, if you got a Honda job in Columbus, everybody knows it's a retirement job. Honda. Says Honda.
How you get a job at there, Honda? Maybe if I could lock your ass up and make you lose your job, somebody else of my complexion can get your spot.
Yeah. It wasn't mainly,
I know how that shit go, bro.
Yeah, it's wild. Like, it was wild too. And even when I was working there, dog, it's just saying like even like the Asian people had it together. Some of the white folks had it together. But the black folks that was there, bro, it was like some high school shit.
Damn.
Like, also, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
It was just some high school shit. Like, God damn. Like, man. We do it to our own selves at this point. Low key.
Yeah, we do.
So, I don't know. So, I think it's gonna take black people gonna have to really stand for something, like for real. Because I don't think I could sit there and get slammed to the ground. I'm getting on the ground and you kicking me in the back to smack my face on the ground. I don't think I can deal with that.
Hell nah.
I think I could, or I'm laying on the ground. You got me pinned, but you punch me in the back of my head.
Right.
You know
Why we don't never be finding about them officers and what their names is and all that shit. They be finding about everything else.
That'd be the part.
Yep. That's why I say we ain't got no kind of system set up. None of that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean,
motherfuckers need to
we could. I mean, that's the point. Like, yo, we be worried about the most fucked up thing, like the most ignorant shit. Like
yeah.
this Killer Mike situation is a prime example.
Yeah.
Like, I
Distraction.
get what he said. He was wrong for what he said. He could have said it way better than that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just a distraction. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at what's more important, which is like this migrant situation that people just not really paying attention to until it's too late.
I feel like that shit already too late. Because before it was a situation like this, bro, and them motherfuckers got enclaves everywhere. I lived in Atlanta. Like, they motherfuckers got, when I say enclaves, everywhere they fucking stay at, they the majority in.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Like, Dallas is like that. Dallas got a little area where they got their like own mosque. They're like, when I say they own mosque, it's just in their specific area. You know what I'm saying? And it's like mainly them, you know, that deals in that type of culture in that area. That's it. That's it. But I mean, they do got a black part, DeSoto, but that's like, you know, other than that, yeah, everybody got their own little towns or whatever it is. But
Yeah. I'm trying to think what train station that was. If somebody ever lived in it, people in the chat, I know ain't but a few people in here, but they all ever lived in the Atlanta area, right outside of Lindbergh train station. It's a whole community out there. Hell, even Lindbergh train station outside of not Kensington. Is that Kensington? Dorville train station. Outside the door, hell, I think outside of Kensington too. But anyway, bro, it's enclaves of them folks to the point where they got their own stores and all that shit. Like, you don't know what the fuck the name of them stores is because it's written in their language. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I mentioned when I went to when I went to the mall, nigga, it was an actual real Asian mall. Like nothing was in English.
Right.
It was all Asian. They had a puncture, like they had a real what's them joints where they put the needles on you and shit like that? Acupuncture.
Yeah.
They had the real deal and gave me a free one, nigga, after I made my delivery.
Right.
Yeah, man. That shit actually worked too. That shit, man.
Hell yeah, that shit worked. That's why I don't want them to do that shit on me.
Man. But they had their own shit, dog.
Uh-huh.
Fish market, it was all in one. It was all in one mall.
Bro. Yeah. So imagine how many times the money circulates in their community before that shit leaves. If it leaves.
Bro. Yeah. And then on top of that, bro, it was like it was everything you need in one mall.
Yeah.
Grocery store at the bottom. People grocery shopping. On like 10 rows of fish, different fish and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can buy all like shit that you don't even see in regular grocery stores because it's from a different country.
Right.
So you got that. Then you got the actual meat market besides the fish part. Then you got it was nice.
Bro, I know exactly what you're talking about because they call that shit like a little international mall or whatever like that. But man, only reason why they call that shit an international mall because the bitch had an H&R Block in that motherfucking plaza. Other than that, all that shit was Asian, bro.
Nah,
And I was like,
that shit ain't none of that H&R Block. They got their own shit. Everything
I,
in different language.
I said that ain't no real H&R Block. That's something else. Cause whatever the fuck it was, they couldn't move that motherfucker. But everything else around that shit, bro, that was their shit.
Damn.
They,
Everything was nice in that motherfucker though.
uh huh.
Real talk.
They had their culture, like you just see their culture everywhere you turn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
But
Oh,
we ain't got shit like that. Closest thing we had to that shit was the underground in Atlanta, but RIP to that shit. For real, like I don't see no black history or black enclave type situation. And I think that's how they know they're gonna keep us separated. As long as that shit happens, that it ain't none around or none to be found. When the last time you heard about the people that bought them 98 acres in Georgia?
I ain't heard shit else. I know they living their life.
It was like they was going through some shit at one time, and then you ain't heard shit else.
Nah,
It
damn.
was like the people was trying to shut that shit down or some shit. But I'm like, that's just the fact that we don't even hear nothing about it no more is a cause for concern, and it reminds all of us that damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Right.
But I wouldn't stop. I keep doing. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to make that shit happen. Hold on, truck. Go ahead, rock out, bro.
U.S. House Representatives said vote next week on a set. Bro, check this out. U.S. House Representatives set to vote next week on $17.6 billion of aid to Israel. Yo, I don't know. This is to help their collapsing economy. Like, what kind of bullshit is that? What? What in the hell? Man, they gotta go. They gotta go. They gotta go. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. The Biden administration and U.S. Senate has proposed a bill which includes $60 billion to support Ukraine, $14 billion for Israel, and $20 billion to protect. Man, that's a bullshit.
They got a whole lot of money on them. Be giving away that they say they ain't got no money.
But check this out though. $14 billion for Israel and the $20 billion to protect their borders.
And none for ours. They just gonna let people in our shit, but they gonna send some money to protect another motherfucker's borders. We
Sunday
got to have
unveiled
the
a
dumbest. Yeah.
$118 billion bipartisan border security bill that will also provide aid to Ukraine and Israel, but it promptly slammed into opposition from the House of Representatives. Oh my
Oh,
God.
you think? They got slammed by opposition. They like, what the fuck is y'all doing?
Yeah. Congress come together swiftly passed this bipartisan agreement. President Joe Biden said, also praising the migration measures in the bill, which took months to negotiate. Nigga, this ain't nothing to be praised about. This is how
Man, bro, that shit's stupid. But you know, I ain't no accountant or no mathematician. Great at math though. But you know, it just sounds like it's a lot of motherfucking money for some folks that been hollering about they ain't had no motherfucking money. I don't understand. Where are reparations at, motherfuckers? Oh, that might shut the country down. We ain't got enough to give y'all what we owe y'all. Fucking assholes. All right, cool. So you just start taking shit. Don't look at it as funny. That's all I'm gonna say.
Lord have mercy, bro.
Cause I mean, what else you think people are gonna fucking do? Oh, we ain't gonna have this for y'all in the future, or some of these programs we cut them off because we can't afford them. But y'all can afford to send billions to another motherfucking country for whatever the fuck reason. I don't give a fuck what it's for.
Yeah.
When
See,
you got motherfuckers in California, you got the whole goddamn the whole strip in Oakland lined up with motherfucking tents, but y'all got billions of dollars to send somewhere. What the fuck is y'all really doing? Y'all finna bail out of America because y'all see this shit?
this is why Texas
Man,
is
look.
going its own way. This is
You
why
said that's,
Texas is going its own way.
bro.
I think Texas might be the only state to start building their own border wall, like without
Around the whole
government.
shit, ain't it?
Yeah, they building. Yeah, I'm telling. Listen, they not playing. They listen. They asked respectfully. They didn't want to do nothing. So you know what? They took it in their own hands. And then on top of that, Florida is sending people over to help too. So that's why I'm like, see, born in Florida, Texas and Florida, you know, we get along pretty well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's this is wild, dog. This is wild.
Yeah. I seen some of them same clips when you talked about that one dude that it was like he was like, you don't know who I am, but you gonna find out. Like I'm like, y'all do know this motherfucker's on America's Most Wanted, right? Like he's on the top most wanted list. And he just walking through this bitch like it ain't shit. And y'all filming him.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow, okay.
yeah. That's the wild part to me.
And then like if he's here, who else you think here? Like it don't matter. When it come down to it, when they start shooting at me and they don't look like me or they don't look like they my color, I feel for them any goddamn way.
We'll see. Let me
What they
see
don't know.
what they're talking about. What else are they talking about?
We're facing another government shutdown, and you trying to help others. Fuck them other countries. Straight up. That's why, like I say, I'm glad I didn't participate in that shit. Because if I would have voted for that motherfucker, I would have been mad as fuck. This dumb motherfucker. Mm. So I sleep pretty decent at night, knowing I ain't vote. Cause that vote or die bullshit they tell us every time it be an election, vote or die. Nigga. Man, look. So, but yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, when it came down to that one thing, like telling him to be the president, yeah, he might have been right about that, but it still felt like yeah, little nigga, don't dream big now. Keep your shit down here. Stay down here now. You don't want to get in trouble. Hell no, nigga. This young motherfuckers building cars and shit that run off water. I seen yeah, motherfuckers being taught STEM. You know what I'm saying? Like Q Butter, School Zyx. He got them little kids building little robots and shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Man, never limit the potential of a child. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where all the amazing shit come from. You know what I'm saying? You can't remember a better time when you had more imagination than when you was a child.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna front. I had a situation like that. I was gonna make a career out of street racing.
Mm,
like when I say career, nigga, I'm talking about
yeah,
like street racing,
they say
full on hardcore, no track, all street, red lights. I was
okay.
9, nigga. My uncle came in and was like, "Yo,
You
your
was
grandma."
9.
Yeah, I was 9. My grandma was like, "Yo, my grandma's my uncle Bill. He was like, he came in like, yo, I heard you wanted to you want to be a street racer." I was like, mm-hmm. And he was like, well, why would you do? You already got enough on your head, so why don't you, instead of just being a street racer, why don't you build the motherfucker, build the shit? I'm like, what you
Mm-hmm.
mean? He like, why don't you become an auto engineer? You can work and build the cars and shit like that.
Yeah.
And that's where, and I followed that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He hit me with the more the be real, you know,
Yep.
with the honesty, but he still gave me an out. So that was my
Mm-hmm.
moment. So
Yeah. He ain't necessarily shit on your dreams. He
yeah,
just showed you that shit is way harder than what you thought it would.
he's just because you can street race, but it's illegal.
Right.
Nah, I'd rather build the cars, build the you know intake manifolds and the crankcase. I mean the block and cylinders and honing the
Mm-hmm.
wires and shit like that. So you know, build a create a new engine.
Yeah, because they said, yep, that's what I wanted to be in to my first semester in college. I sucked at that shit. Yeah.
Go auto engineering.
I think that's what you're talking about. But yeah, I mean, of course we have dumbass passions that we want to follow until we do find our purpose. You know what I'm saying? But that's that's why I said it's just how he said shit just sounded stupid as fuck. Cause I mean, being practical or trying to do something that's within your parents means like you don't know what the fuck. That means you need to get up on your shit. That's what that sounds like. If your child want to do better, then you gotta want to do better and be better. That's how I felt. I ain't really see nothing wrong with what he said besides now, little nigga, you need to be you need to think more realistically or whatever the fuck, practically or whatever. Like,
Mm-hmm.
man, tell your children that shit. Don't tell mine.
I mean, I don't mind a person being honest with my kid, but just be honest. Like, you got to do better than that.
Yeah, that
That
ain't
was
really
something
being
different,
honest.
right there. That was something different. It wasn't no. You owe your parents to be this, that, and the third. What? Wait a minute now. Hold on.
Right.
What? I owe my parents to, bruh. I I don't mind being a plumber, nigga, but you could have told me, listen, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. You
That
might
nigga
not be
said,
president, but you know what? You always have a backup plan. Have a
yeah.
plan B.
He said you owe your parents to be a plumber.
you owe your, it went backwards. It's like,
Hell no.
wait, what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Man,
Something's right about
shit.
this.
My youngest daughter, peace, Ivy Water, what up, what up? My youngest daughter, she ain't number 9 or 10 now, but she be talking about she want her the type of job that she can buy me a house and a car and all that. I'm like, I do too. Whatever job that is, you shoot for it, baby.
Yeah, I can
Cause
tell.
that sound a lot better than you having a bullshit ass job where I got to take care of you. Now you already planning on taking care of me. That's what's up.
Listen, I done told. Listen, I done already told my. I told my kids already. Listen, uh, I don't listen. I don't want y'all to buy me nothing.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all gonna buy me something, buy me my Nissan GTR 34 from Japan, right side, and that's about it. But I need y'all. Y'all don't take care of me. Y'all don't do none of that. Now, if I live with y'all, I live with y'all. But if I can't live with y'all, don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be in the house, where I watch the kids or whatever it is while y'all do what y'all need to do. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't need y'all to buy me nothing. Y'all shouldn't be none of that. Y'all live y'all lives. Y'all enjoy life. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got to choose, you make sure you choose your mother first.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be okay sleeping outside in the cold. Make sure she good. And that's just, you know what I'm saying? But don't make, don't take care of her. But if y'all gonna keep her in the household, keep her in the house, separate room. She taking care of the kids, cool. Helping you raise the kids, cool. But she'll be straight. They'll be straight. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean that's what I said too. But the fact that she even had that kind of forethought at that age made me proud. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like you definitely want to be something. You want to, if you wanted to be in a position to do that. You know what I'm saying? She see how hard I go.
nah, I don't want my kids taking care of me when I'm old. They need to be living their life.
Yeah, I don't want them to be taking care of me, and they ain't gonna have to take care of me. I ain't even gonna be around for them to take care of me. I'm just saying to even have that thought that I need me a certain type of job. You know what I'm saying? Because she said she wanted there's a bunch of shit she wanted to do, and I'm like, okay. And she's shooting for the stars. She been a straight A student thus far. So
I'm
as long as she keep that up, shit, she can be whatever the fuck she want to be.
good. I'm straight. I just want my daughter to take care of her family. I
Yeah,
keep iterating that. Take care of your family. Family consists of woman and man. Woman
yeah.
and man.
But she
Not
10,
woman and woman, and
right?
that's it.
Yeah,
No, woman and man.
only thing she know is mom and dad. But how old your daughter is?
Well, my oldest, the one I don't talk to, I haven't really. I got to sneak around. She's 12, about to be 13 in 2 months, and then KV is 7, and then my 2-year-old, my last one, she's she's 2. Damn,
Terrible twos.
terrible twos. So
Yeah,
I always got to put that out there. Yeah, my daughter be like, "You ain't gonna kiss your wife? You ain't gonna kiss her?
right.
You ain't
Oh,
gonna
they.
you don't love her." What she say? Just a moment ago, she was like, I told her, she was like, "What you want?" I'm like, I don't know if she heard me. I was like, "Yeah, I need them Jordan 13s coming out this week." You know what I'm saying? Normally I'll buy it, but I'm gonna see if she gonna buy one.
Mhm.
Then I told her today, like, "Nah, you don't buy. You ain't gonna let her. You ain't gonna let her. You ain't gonna get her nothing, huh? You don't love her." Damn.
Hell nah, putting your ass in check.
My 7-year-old, she grown. She got her friend. She got little homegirls now that be on FaceTime.
The 2-year-old.
My 7-year-old.
Oh, the 7-year-old. Oh shit.
Now my 2-year-old be crawling on the walls upside down.
I already know.
Yeah, I be wanting. Yeah, 2000. Anything that's over 1999 is legal in the States. Yeah. Anything that's over 1999, you can bring it over here in the States.
Mm-hmm.
If it's under that, they're not gonna let it ride out. Which is why that damn I think a 99 Nissan GTR 34 is like $200,000. Yeah. Yep.
Well, I'm glad to know your answer, Travel.
What she said?
her answer to the question is no, no, and no. As far as are you holding yourself back from your potential?
A lot of people do.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of people do. A
I
lot
know.
of
I
people
did it
hold
before.
themselves back. I held
I did it.
myself back.
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen. Uh, when I had my child, my first
Mm-hmm.
one, I sacrificed that shit so she won't have to be up in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
was in Phoenix. I think I was in Phoenix in college, enjoying myself, racing, all that shit. And then she got pregnant, and I moved back to Ohio like a dumbass, just so she won't be up here raising the kid by herself. Now look at my ass. I'm fighting. Now I'm sitting there like, man, I could have been working for Porsche right now. You know what I'm saying? I could have been on the Porsche team right now. I could have been building a goddamn rally car right now. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
All kind of shit. Yeah. You think about all the shit that you could have been.
Yeah, man. I done sacrificed, you know what I'm saying? Fucking football team, all that shit, man. I done sacrificed and gave that up, you know what I'm saying, to do something different and didn't get no appreciation for it at all. My appreciation was not seeing my daughter for the past since 2017. I ain't realized it still for like a year. I ain't realized it was like 6 or 7.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, because the time flies.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yep. And people don't know that. A lot of people. Again, you got some kids that sacrifice their lives to make sure that their mama is taken care of. You got,
Mm-hmm.
same thing with their dads. You got people who,
That's why I was
drop
talking.
out of college. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Drop out.
Yeah. And that's what I was talking about on my last stream. I'm glad my wife didn't drop out. She finished. She wanted to go back and get something else, but she finished what she was doing. Right? I love her for that. So when these motherfuckers be talking about, y'all don't be wanting nobody with no degrees, I was proud that she had a degree. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't let that shit stop her from being a woman first. So, but you know what I'm saying? You're right. People do drop out because that situation was tough for her. She tried to juggle school and trying to take care of her mom. She finished school and she took care of her mom. She did both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so much. Sometimes people is afraid to succeed because they're gonna have to drop a lot of people that they don't want to drop. It's all type of situations. That's you know, and then you
Yeah,
got other ones that just a lot of people. They're just lazy as fuck.
you're right. You're absolutely right. But that's why me and my business partner slash best friend, we had to have them conversations like, bro, everybody ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? We cool with a lot of folks, but everybody ain't gonna make it. We just, you know what I'm saying? You got to be all right with that. Because at the end of the day, they see what you're doing, and if they not with it, then they don't fuck with you for real.
Oh man, it's always it ain't even the people. It's your family. It's always the one that's causing the problem.
Tell me
That's
about
the
it.
part. Bro, I know you got it. I see you online. You know what I'm saying? Iz gave a prime example of the situation. Yo, you
Yeah.
be having all type of, you know what I'm saying? You be having all type of people giving you, giveaways and stuff like that. I know you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, what?
Right.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
even
Like,
don't
man,
have
that's
no
crazy.
clue. Right. Don't have no fucking clue.
Yeah, it's like, man, you know how much sacrifice it takes to run a business?
For real.
You know what I'm
And
saying? It's not
yeah.
easy.
Man, shit ain't easy at all. That man pour out a part of himself every day doing this shit. and somebody to call him the day that he has the giveaway. Like, I need such and such. I know you got it, nigga. I want what? Yeah, oh wow, bro. That shit was wild.
Yeah.
That's wow. But yeah, I know how that shit go, man. I know how that shit go.
Oh, that's my shit. See.
501. I want to see it again, huh? It's an important question each individual needs to answer for themselves. Success and peace don't happen in only one way. It's like a box of chocolates. What?
It's an important question each individual needs to answer for themselves. Success and peace don't happen in only one way. It's like a box of chocolates. It does. It's either you on
Peace.
the right path or you on the fucked up path. It's just
Yeah. But but at the end of
that's
the
all
day,
it is.
peace is peace. You know what I'm saying? I think Trucker and I can both agree that coming home to people that love you versus coming home and having to sit in the motherfucking driveway for 30 minutes before you go in the house, um, like it's the same way regardless. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who I'm with. If I got to sit in the driveway for 30 minutes, it ain't peaceful. If I come home to people that I love, it's peaceful. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's a variety of peace. No, peaceful is peaceful. Dealing with a peaceful situation or a peaceful environment, that shit is peaceful. That shit don't vary.
Man, it's the
But
way.
success is if you got a capitalistic mindset, you think success is having a bunch of money and businesses and shit like that. But when you really get down to the brass tacks of shit and realize that if you got your family around you and people that fucking love you, that's when you fucking really wealthy. But still need money too.
Mm, you know,
I'm
it's
just
the way.
fucking
They ain't
with
gonna never
that.
listen. They ain't gonna never understand that. Come on now. You know they ain't gonna never understand that. They skip me's out here.
Yeah,
Let the strikes have.
trick
Just
me.
let them fall, bro. No, they skip me's. I call them skip.
They skip me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of skip me's now. I know exactly what you mean. A skip me is any chick with lashes that we know good and fuck well. Lashes that's longer than the brim on this goddamn hat. Put it like that. Lashes longer than that. Got your ass cheeks hanging out, or you got on a pair of tights with no drawers on. Like those are skip me's. Like nah, I'm straight. It's like you've been fucked by everybody already. I don't think I need to add on to what you got going on. That's a
Mm,
skip
mm,
me. That's what I think about when you say skip me.
yeah.
Okay.
Skip me is a chick that thinks she the shit and really been get skipped by for the past 15 years of her life.
Right.
If you want to be honest, I'm talking about skip by.
Yeah.
Grounded and pounded, skeeted on, and still got to stick that pillow between her legs at night.
Cheated on and cheated on and still gotta stick with the pillow.
Yeah, they don't want to hear
Damn.
that though. Oh, they don't want to hear that one.
Hey, that body pillow is a bitch. Anytime you see somebody with a body pillow, you already know what that means. It's been some lonely nights up in here. It's been some lonely nights, my dear. Real shit. That body
They know what I'm
pillow
talking about.
with the crease in the middle of that motherfucker.
They know exactly what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
shit.
They know it. That's why I was like, girl, what you doing, man? I'm just, sitting here, laying in my
Mm-hmm.
pillow.
Right.
Nigga, man, fuck that.
Crazy as hell.
That, bro. I couldn't come on. I could not come home to like that. I
Wow.
just couldn't.
Man, look. Like I said, I told you, man, motherfucker think I'm bullshitting. I didn't know what love was. Love was when I found myself, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I don't even know what the fuck I woke up for. I just woke up. TV was on, so shit, I started watching it. And I just happened to look over at my girl, like, just watching the covers go up and down, like, good, she breathing. And I'm like, damn, wait a minute, where that shit come from? What you mean good? She breathing. I'm like, just seeing her breathe and knowing that she's alive makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, you must really fucking like this woman. Yeah, she's straight. Like, I think I love this woman. Like, just seeing her breathe. And shortly after, she's like, I felt you looking at me. And she, you know what I'm saying? And just rolled over and looked at me like, I'm like, shit, I ain't never get that feeling with none of the hoes I was fucking with. I guess because I ain't give a fuck. I ain't never been there long enough for them to turn over and see me while they were waking up. So I don't fault them for that. But still, I'm just saying, like, damn.
Nah, what you did was you done fucked up in one of your dreams, nigga, and mentioned somebody.
Oh no. I think I did that shit one time. I think she beat my ass for that shit too.
Yeah, exactly. It's just been like that ever since, nigga. Just sit there
Like,
one
bro, you ain't never got your ass whooped in your sleep and you just woke up so.
nigga, baby mama did that shit to fuck me
Oh
up. I ain't even
yeah.
gonna lie, fuck me
Yeah.
up. Baby mama, but I was in the wrong though. I ain't gonna lie. I was in the
Right.
wrong. I can
Right.
admit I was wrong, nigga, because I had to show some niggas how to pull females, and I end up getting a female's number at the Waffle
Mm-hmm.
House and
Right.
left the shit in the phone. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
all I know is I was getting pieced up. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? You got this bitch in
Man.
the phone. She calling you 5 o'clock in the morning and shit. I'm like, yo. I'm like, yo, listen. Like, yo, first off, calm down. I'm gonna need you to calm down. Secondly,
I'm gonna need
I
you to
was
stop beating
wrong.
my
I
ass.
can admit I was wrong. I had to call her. Hey, let her know that I was trying to show you how to get a girl. All right,
Right.
how to get a girl's number. Okay.
Yeah, nah.
But I earned that one. I ain't gonna front. I earned that one because I would have been, you know what I'm saying? I would have been pissed too. But
To this day, I don't even think I went into depth of why I earned mine. I think I tried to, but she was like, nope, don't even worry about it. I don't even want to talk about it. But she didn't even tell me right off. She didn't admit to the shit till about a year later, some shit like that. So it wasn't too much I could do. I just remember that one day I woke up like somebody fucked me up. I'm like, damn, I don't remember.
nigga,
I just
fuck.
know I don't remember fighting nobody none this week. Like, why the fuck I feel like I got down had my ass whooped? Come to find out she whooped my ass.
Nigga,
I
fuck
probably
me. I, I ain't even gonna lie. Man, she fucked my
bro.
ass. Pieced my ass up. Nigga.
Man, look.
Caught me with motherfucking 3 or 4 licks. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well,
The
more
fuck?
good licks before you woke up.
Yeah, fuck me up, nigga. And then, nigga, I'm at the job and shit. I'm putting the frames and shit because I'm working on the damn sunroofs. And then I get a message like, nigga, don't be calling my phone, your baby mama. I'm like, oh my God, my baby mama,
Oh shit!
she got the number.
Right.
I'm like, listen,
She didn't
I
believe
would
none of the
listen.
shit you said.
Yeah, I was just, I didn't even say it. I'm just like, all right, okay. I just shook my head. I just dropped my head. Like, I ain't no point even respond. I'm not even going to respond. Because it was just grabbing her number, and that's just what it is.
Right.
That was it.
Like, yeah, you feel like you losing that.
Yeah, I was wrong, though. I was wrong.
Hey, that shit go both ways. Single people keep you single. It could have went a whole lot worse.
Yeah.
I just like, man, I don't know what the fuck I did wrong. I'm like, well, shit, tell me so I know not to do that shit again, because I don't. Your motherfucking ass hell. I should put charges on your ass, but you ain't admit to this shit till about a year later, so I really can't. Bruises then went away. This motherfucker hit crazy. But she was smart. She knew to do this shit while I was asleep. I give her credit for that.
I got my ass whooped.
Yeah, I don't even hold that one against her. That one don't even count. Because I shouldn't have been fucking up. But I'm just saying, man. When it comes down to potential, do anything that you put your mind to, but you got to put your mind to it. You got to put your back into it. You got to put work to that shit. Like, you can't just, matter of fact, one of my wife's dad favorite sayings was, the only thing that comes to a sleeper is a dream. The only thing that comes to a sleeper is a dream. So don't just dream about that shit. Wake up and do something about that shit. But I'm about to wrap it on up, Trucker. What you got to say? What's your last words on this?
Man, do what y'all want to do. Just make sure it's enough that's gonna take care of your family. Y'all be stable. You know what I'm saying? Don't be coming out. Don't be trying to find a career in some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But that president situation, that threw me for a loop. But but just do what you want to do, and you know what I'm saying. Just tell them the truth, but give them another option. Don't just be cold blooded. See, and stop letting the Killer Mike situation. Besides that kid part, distract y'all from what's really going on out here in this country, because it's gonna be real bad for the black folks, the ones that's being ignorant. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Yep. Don't get sidetracked. There's a whole immigrant invasion going on, and all our money is being funneled to different places. Oh, trucker fell out. I ain't about to wrap up right this second, Trucker. So if you wanted to come back, and I know you were saying your last words. I don't know if you were done or not, but I appreciate y'all coming up. Not coming up, but I appreciate y'all in the chat that showed up for this stream. Still working the bugs out. Still, trying to get my feet wet in this thing. But my overall message is, I wasn't no YouTuber last year. I was, fucking with people in the chats and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like what y'all be doing. But I decided to get up here and do this shit. I don't give a fuck. I got a voice. You feel like you got a voice? Say it. You know what I'm saying? Because I could be wrong. I ain't saying, well, I ain't going to be too much wrong. If I'm wrong and I get corrected, appreciate it. Now I'm corrected. Let's keep moving forward. But I ain't going to just come up here with a bunch of wrong shit. And what I'm saying is, you could be. See, that shit won't even roll off my tongue right, because I don't even feel like it's the truth. So I ain't even going to say you can be the president. But other than that, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, if you put your mind to it and you work at it. And with that being said, this has been another episode of The Motherfucking Truth. Peace.